I think they would still be insulted by that. I'm like, you are a gay man.
You sound gay.
Yeah, you sound gay. Yeah, they hate that. They hate that.
You sound gay neutral, but I hope you take it as derogatory.
I hope you take that bad.
When did I get old? Oh,
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Welcome back. I'm sleepy, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't see this part of the morning very often. So it's sort of like, whoa, anything could happen today. It's going to be a regular day. Nothing crazy is going to happen. But like when I'm up pre 8 o'clock, I'm like, whoa,
There's something.
what am I going to see?
Something's in the water for sure. It's very much like I did something good already because I got up early, and that makes me already better than other people.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel at least when I do it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Full, like self-righteousness and like walking around like, you guys didn't know. You didn't know what 7 o'clock felt like, did you? Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Nothing.
But I do get why people who wake up early every day act like this.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I'll get into it in just a second. I keep forgetting to do the intro because I'm not professional. But hi, welcome to Keep Me Young. I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And this is your go-to podcast to watch two millennials just kick it. And this week especially, because we're having a nice little special episode. Normally it's two 30-year-olds trying to keep themselves culturally relevant through video games, pop music, entertainment, politics, etc. But this week, we're having a nice little special because what's keeping me young this week is, in fact, what's going to be the topic, which is Spotify Wrapped. Mm-hmm. And kind of in general, music wrap-ups in general, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you know how every tissue is a Kleenex? It's kind of like that.
It is true. And you know what? I switched over to Tidal because they like pay artists, blah, blah, blah. You can still get Spotify Wrapped without paying for it. And they didn't do an end of the year thing, you know, like, and they don't have like the goofy, they do have like new listening every day, but they don't have like the crazy user generated playlists that are like when you're walking on the side of a mountain and it's 3 p.m. and the, you know, like it just hasn't been around long enough for people to make those sort of playlists.
It's not like Spotify having, oh my God. And Spotify does that now too. They like make their own. They're like auto-generated based on what you listen to and stuff. And they change. I think they have ones that change every like 4 times a day or something like that. Gosh. And now it's like, what would it be? It'd be like, raspberry chai evening or like something like so random, like hot yoga, cinnamon girl, autumn afternoon. Like, I'm okay, great.
And I am a sucker for it.
Yeah,
I am a sucker for it.
Kind of clocks me a lot of the time, actually, unfortunately.
Right. I know. What is that? Like, tell me who I am through my music.
Tell me who I am, exactly. And who I am today is another elephant I need to address, which is that I am in a hat, devastating, but also I'm in my Grimace onesie. And that is because... And that is because I got up like 30 minutes ago and sat down and turned on my computer and was like, let's do this podcast.
I didn't realize that was a purple. Can you give us a spin in that? Do you mind?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That looks so cozy.
Hit that mic like it owed me money.
You did.
But so yesterday I posted my newest video, the War Crimes of the Zelda community, which was super fun and people have been super engaged with, and I'm so excited about that. But the trade-off is that I don't know what happened. It's like, you know, the Christmas season really is what happened, because it's when a lot of campaigns start coming up for like social media and things like that. And so I had a big backlog of like scripts to write and drafts to get sent in. And so by the time that was all done, I had like 3 days left to edit that video, and it was like 45 minutes long. It was like a lot of effects and all this kind of stuff, and research. There was a lot of research. And so the last night I had like probably 20 minutes left of footage to get through. And so I was like, screw it. I'm pulling an all-nighter. Let's just do it. And so I did. And it was kind of, you know, all-nighters are kind of fun sometimes, because it's kind of like you get so much more time to get stuff done, so you can put on some chill music and just like,
you're like, oh my God, nobody else knows what 4 a.m. looks like. It's just me here.
No, exactly. It's just me here. And 4 a.m. was when it was getting bad. Like 4 a.m. was like when I looked down, I can't look down, because if I look down, my eyes like in a downward direction, I will actually just immediately fall asleep upon looking down. And so I was like, that's when I will whip out my prescribed Adderall. And so I did.
Oh my God,
and
nighttime
it helped.
Adderall. Wow.
It was pretty sick. It really just made me feel back to neutral. Like it didn't do anything to make me feel like wired, but I was just good to go, which was really nice. And so like I got done with the edit close to 5:00 and I still had to do background music, but I was like, I've got time now. I'm going to go take a shower because I'm a little chilly. I'm just going to like warm up and chill out. It was really nice. But the next day your body reminds you why you're not supposed to skip a night. I felt okay overall, but like I literally, like my brain wouldn't fathom things. It would be like, there's so many things that we just do when we go to bed that like resets everything and you don't even think about it. Like I was like, why is my phone almost dead? I was like, you didn't sleep, so you didn't charge it.
You didn't sleep, therefore your phone didn't sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, why is like all my props in my bed? Like, how did I go to sleep? It's like, oh, I didn't go to sleep. Like it's like things that your brain just forgets that it didn't go to sleep that night. When the morning hits, it's wild.
I used to just be up to that so often in college. I would just wait, in high school, just wait till the absolute last minute to get everything done and be like, let's just do it overnight. It's totally fine. Like have some snacks, have an energy drink. I'll be fine.
Exactly. And that's what I compared it to
it's different in your 30s.
Absolutely. Yeah. When I was editing, I was like, when I planned to do it, I was like, oh, it'll be kind of like, like it's like finals week before Christmas. It's like my last really, really big video. I got like one coming up in a couple of weeks, but it's going to be more fun and lighthearted. Whereas this is more heavy research. And so like, I was like, let's just like treat it like finals week. It's like this part's busy, but it's like for like a very obvious light at the end of the tunnel, which is always nice.
Right. But, you think it's going to be like a fun party. It does seem nice. Like an all-nighter has like a cute ring to it. You think it's going to be fun.
It's like the last one, like the last major go around before you get to kind of like chill out the rest of the year in a way,
Yeah.
But speaking of that, that's why we're doing our little special today, because it's going to be a little bit shorter of an episode today, everybody, because, well, one, I'm pretty tired from the stuff before, and two, Heather has a gig to get ready for.
I have a gig today. One whole gig today. Can you believe it, folks?
Christmas season is a very busy time for YouTubers and singers alike. So just check in with your friends.
It is true. Do you see your friends? It's crazy. I will say briefly, it is crazy how much I enjoy the holiday season.
Me too.
Even though I have worked it and like I have like supplied the holiday cheer in the form of performances, shows, caroling, concerts for like most of my adult life, if not professionally, then like singing in church since I was 5, doing the like.
Exactly.
And then also ballet. I did like all of these Christmas related blah, blah, blahs when I was like, a little kid, but it doesn't get old. And I don't like, I'm not like little baby Jesus was born in a manger. That is what happened. But it's something about like, all this familiar music. We all know the words. Don't listen to the words too closely. They're weird. And like, I don't know.
Sometimes
Christianity ripped off, solstice and like pagan holidays, etc. But like Muppet Christmas Carol, counter argument, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, exactly. People be stealing. Like that's how culture happens a lot of the time, especially for white people. So like it makes sense.
Right. And there's not another season that's like so familiar and like you're allowed to just do the same thing.
Absolutely. It's predictability is kind of nice too with that. Absolutely. It's nice to have like the routine and like all this stuff. Like one of my routines is that during Christmas, I always watch all 4 Christmas special episodes of Glee.
Oh my God.
They're just wonderful. The second one is just crack. Like they end it by going to a homeless shelter, which is good, and they're volunteering, but they need they went there to sing for the homeless people, the unhoused. I think they called it homeless, but I don't think we don't use that right now. It's like unhoused people. I don't remember.
I don't know. I think we like let the people choose because it goes back and forth.
They go to a shelter and they sing for them. And so, but the song that the Glee Club picks is Do They Know It's Christmas Time by Band-Aid, which is a song about Africa and how the best gift they'll get this year is life. And there's no rivers that flow in Africa. And the only bells they'll hear is the ringing sound alarms of doom. or something like that. It's like, it was supposed to be like a We Are the World thing for celebrities back in the day. And it was one of those things where it's like, it was like activists back. It was like an activist behavior back then because it was the 80s and people had no standards. But now like, it's just horrid. And they're singing with this giant smile and like Santana's like ripping it. Like she's riffing on top of this about like Christmas chimes of doom. It's like, it's crazy. Like just with the biggest smiles. And it's like the last big song of the episode. It's like supposed to be Everyone Feels Good. And they're singing about how there's no rivers in Africa, apparently.
Famously, there are rains down in Africa. And
Famously.
the Nile, hello?
Yeah, right.
Wild. That's
so
crazy
funny.
Somebody wrote that song.
I know. It was like a big
And
thing,
crazy
apparently.
people continue to perform it. Wow.
You don't hear about it very much anymore. Like you don't hear that song very often anymore. And I think that's probably why. It's probably why.
good.
I think people were like, oh, that looks really bad. Like we're trying to help Africa, but then we're talking about it like it's a shithole when it's like a very fruitful continent, actually, in terms of natural resources. But anyway.
You know, Hulu collected all the Christmas. I've been watching Abbott Elementary. It's just like such a gentle, sweet thing to watch.
Abbott Elementary. Oh my God.
But they organized it for you and they were like, here's all the Christmas episodes and Bob's Burgers too. Like they just have like a section of, it's very cute.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Because I miss Christmas episodes. Like that's the best thing. Because nobody does weekly things anymore except for Abbott.
I know.
Like it makes me so
and
annoyed.
Bob's Burgers. Like
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers also like on season 16 or something crazy now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's great.
Killing it.
And it's beloved, understandably so. So it makes sense.
Beloved.
I'd keep it up too.
I know. Speaking of beloved,
yeah.
you want to dive in to your Spotify?
Yes, let's dive in.
Your most beloved songs.
Exactly. So Heather and I are just gonna like have a little retelling of like our top Spotify Wrapped, and then like maybe just talk about whatever celebrities stem from that because that's pop culture. Hey, we're relevant today, baby. Hey. So I'll start with mine. Let me see.
Yeah.
Starting off, I'll do my top, I guess, artists. That's probably what people want to hear, right?
Yeah, I also want to hear how many minutes you listen because I'm always curious about like how much other people are listening to music.
Minutes was, I think it was 26,000.
Oh, got it. Okay.
How much
Mine's
was yours?
1,800. I just
Really?
like don't really listen to music in the background. I listen to podcasts instead.
Yeah.
But not on
I kind of use it
Spotify.
for everything is the thing. Because, oh my God, because spoiler, I'll go ahead and give what my number one top artist was. I didn't share my top artist because I was like, oh, this is dumb. It's not. He's like an artist and absolutely deserves that praise, but it's just for a dumb reason for me. It's Garrett Williamson, who is the composer for Date Everything, the game, because I started playing Date Everything's Spotify playlist in my background during streams because it's royalty free, or not royalty free, but they're not going to get you for video game music. And it's like, it's
Right,
Garrett
that's the
Williamson's
thing. A couple of
composer.
my top songs are like, oh, I made like a film project with this because it was like 8 minutes of ambient, whatever. So I played it a million times in order to do that.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
But yeah, so
Not
that's
just me.
number one. But Garrett Williamson that's a fun anecdote though, because Garrett Williamson does know I exist, which is cool. Because I was doing a stream, or I was doing many a stream on Date Everything when it first came out. And there's a bit in it, and I'll try to add that clip for the episode, but there's a clip in it, or there's like a bit of music that goes in there that's like when you go to bed and it's like da-na-na-na-na-na-da, or whatever. But but it sounds to me melodically exactly like this famous Vine back in the day from the game Tamagotchi Life, where he comes in from like this like scaffold or something like on a stage and they're performing or whatever, and you can like make them sing whatever words you type. It's like speech to text kind of thing, or text to speech kind of thing, and they had the character sing, "I'm sucking my own dick and dying."
I'm sucking my own dick and dying.
And it's so it matches it perfectly. So every time the character went to bed, which happens like every like 20 or 30 minutes in the game, it would play that song, and I'd be like, "Everyone sing it with me." It's like a sing along for my stream of like everybody just typing in all caps, "I'm sucking my own dick." So
Incredible.
It's fantastic. And so that got around to the point where like a few creators and development team people like joined in on the stream sometimes just to say hi because they're very sweet and it's a wonderful team that runs that game.
Yeah.
And word got to Garrett Williamson, apparently. And so now apparently that gets stuck in his head when he hears it.
Changemaker, influencer.
Impact,
oh my God.
baby. Impact. It was so sweet. I've not had the opportunity and the privilege to have a conversation with him. But Garrett, if you ever watch our podcast, hi. But also, he's my number one this time.
You will.
But anyway.
I know it.
So that's kind of like thank you. But it's, so that's kind of like my fun, almost honorable mention, even though it's number one. So I guess technically I'll have a top 4 we talk about today. So starting with technically, I guess number 4 is Pink Panthers.
Great.
Now Pink Panthers had a great year. Fantastic album. Did that collab with Ice Spice a couple years ago, Boys a Liar, Part 2. That was like really, really popular. Do you know Pink Panthers much?
No, I'm not going to know your bands or your songs, I suspect.
You'll know 2 of the remaining 3. But then, But in that case, I'll knock out these 2 then. So I have Pink Panthers as number 5, and then number 1 is Garrett. And then number 2, I have Secret, who is this I don't want to say it wrong. I almost said, no, she's from Norway. I almost said Icelandic. Norwegian. Pop singer, so good, like so good. Just makes she's found me at the right time. She makes great pop music. She did a concert one time. I went to a concert with Louise to go see her one time. My friend Louise, and she was like, I'm like kind of sick, y'all, and she like ripped the songs, like absolutely ripped it. Yeah. And it was like, you're literally perfect. And she's like teeny and like cute and like, but like natural cute and blah, blah, blah. And all this stuff. And like, okay, well, you just have it made. Listen, people from Norway, people in those countries, oh my God, like just nice and just well built. They're always like tall and like have perfect hair and all this stuff. I'm like, Jesus, lucky. Anyway,
their governments are taking care of them. They're paying out the ass in taxes, and they're getting taken care of as a result. It's really
good for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Lovely mix so far.
Okay, my next 2 are definitely going to be popular. Do you have any that you want to like throw out while we're comparing
for artists?
Yeah.
Mine is like, you keep going. Okay. Mine's just all over the place right now. You keep going.
Cool. Number 4 is Carly Rae Jepsen, of course. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with Carly Rae Jepsen. Miss Call Me Maybe Girl, but also so much more than that. It's so funny that she got to be so popular from that song. It's true. Arguably her worst song. Like I guess that happens all the time, but it's like baffling to me for this one because she genuinely writes pop Bibles. Like she knows how to make such good pop music, like to the point where like, I don't know if I talked about this on here before. Maybe I've talked about it on here. Maybe. I think I have. But there's like a YouTuber, Mike the Snare, who did like a whole analysis on Runaway With Me, the song, and like about how it's like just by music theory standards, like he's like got music degrees and stuff like that. He's like by music theory standards, even it's like genuinely just well made, like one of the best pop songs ever made. It's like, it's so great. So yeah, that's, she's my number 4. I adore her so much. And then number 3 is probably our hot ticket conversational piece today, which is of course, Miss Sabrina Carpenter.
Miss Short and Sweet Sabrina Carpenter. Incredible. Well, what I had determined was going to be my aging me was a story about Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, incredible. Then let's go.
A second time, a pop star's, well, it wasn't a pop star, it was Mario before, but like a popular song was used for ICE propaganda.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cut it out.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that. Find some no copyright music if you're going to do that. It is
God, royalty free. Like,
so,
do you not know the rules of social media?
And like high school, like film class club levels of like, do you not think they're going to notice and do something?
For clarity, wasn't it like, so there's like a trend of her song called Juno, right? And it's like people, like somebody edited the audio one time where it's like,
have you tried
doing all that stuff? Have you ever tried this one? And they like do a bunch of stuff. It's like back to back. Have you tried this one? Have you ever tried this one? Like blah, blah, blah. And so they keep doing it. And so for the ICE video specifically, it's like showing protesters first, and then it does the "Have you ever tried this one?" But it just keeps showing different shots of them getting like tackled to the ground or arrested or like chased with like
dark-sided.
Yeah, with like it's awful. It's so evil. Like I remember I showed it to Luis like right before we were gonna go like watch this like horrible Christmas movie, and he was like bummed for like a few minutes. Like we had to kind of like just reset before like going and watching back to watching the movie and just like having fun, because it's just like, it just puts a really dark pit in your stomach. It's like, what? Our government, not only like our government was always like had shitty stuff. Absolutely. But for them to be so blatant about it now and just
like
unashamed.
From the White House, it's not from like some random, like these are people who are employed by the US government. Just, being like so light and fluffy and like diabolical.
There's
insane.
Like, there's some like insidious, evil little demon twink millennial that is running that account for sure. That is
you
so
think in
like
the closet?
No, I don't think even in the closet. I think now like there's so many gay Republicans that just like hate themselves openly that it's just like I just know it's this pick-me-ass gay guy that's just like, nobody, I don't know why gay people make such a fuss. We have it so easy. Like all this stuff like that when it's like a white gay man. So of course you do, because that's not your main like part of your person, like how people see you in the eyes of the government. And so like I just know that they say that around their friends and like, I let my friends like call me the F slur. Like, it's like, fine, it's funny. And I let them say it wherever they want, not even just to me. Like, it's like all this pick me bullshit, And it's just like, I can envision this person perfectly. And then they're always like, why can I never find a man? It's because you hate yourself and it's completely obvious and it makes you miserable to be around.
Yeah.
Like, we know who's running this account. It's exactly that. Or it's going to be like 40-year-old straight man Greg. Like, who knows? But like,
I know, but
I
like
definitely think it's
the tapped into the like the trends and
it's
like
always
pop
like
culture and the specific choice of the music is
it's always like
speaks to,
gay
like, a
guy
younger
trends.
person.
It's always gay guy trends. And I hope I know we're probably not anywhere near big enough for them to hear this, but I kind of hope they hear that, because even if it's not a gay person, I hope that's insulting to them. Because even if it was a gay person, I feel like the pick me gay person, if I said that sounds like a gay man's like choice of memes to do, I think they would still be insulted by that. I'm like, you are a gay man.
You sound gay.
Yeah, you sound gay. Yeah, they hate that. They hate that.
You sound gay neutral, but I hope you take it as derogatory.
I hope you take that bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I know. You know what's so funny? I used to be so conscious about being like, oh, like he talks gay, or like we can totally tell that he's gay, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, great. Like, have you met straight guys? Like, I'm so glad that I'm not clockable as that.
Honestly, I never thought about it that way. Have you seen Cola Scola did an interview where they were like doing an impression of a straight man, and they were just like, you just can't like use consonants or say full sentences. It's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. It's a very unenthused, just like, even this is using too much S. Like it's,
I was at the gym.
I was at the gym and I was just like going, they don't know how to like express like, genuine, joie de vivre, and so they just like, it
must be awful.
They're like this, and that's great. Anyway, so that's why, get bitches. Am I right? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, that's not true for everybody. Honestly, my favorite straight men that I know in my life are ones that like always fought gay accusations, because like they're just enthused people. They're just enthused men.
They're just excited to be here.
Because like they don't even have like a sibilant S, or they don't even have like any of that other stuff that's like a tell.
Chat, is it gay to be excited about things?
Is it gay to be whimsical as a straight man? Like it's, I guess so. Yeah. Not anymore. Nowadays, I think we're getting back.
Slater.
That's the thing. They called it Golden Retriever Boy. And I'm like, oh, so you just mean like straight guy that got gay accusations?
Yeah.
We just don't we just call it a nicer thing now.
Who like had passions and wasn't embarrassed about them.
Exactly. Right. Not everything was embarrassing and girly to them. And that made them cool. I'm telling you, some of the best friends I have are like straight men that are like, because like, they're just like, they just get it. but they're also at the same time still guys. So they still kind of kept that low maintenance about them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice too. Like they don't really question a lot of stuff. They don't read into things you say. They're just like, yeah, I'm just like chilling and I'm happy. I'm
like
great.
Receive the world.
I love that. I love that. Good for you. They just received the world. That's really cool. That's really cool.
That's really neat. That's really neat.
Yeah, that is neat. All that to say though, definitely not the person that is running this account, this ICE account. Because that's the thing. When it's one thing to get your internet dunk on somebody points and be like, isn't this so funny that we took your trend and like made it our own thing that you hate? That's one thing. Whatever. Game respects game. Like I do petty shit all the time, like in my videos as a bit for people I disagree with. But the thing is, when you're the literal Department of Homeland Security, it feels like you're in 4th grade science class and like Jimmy, the little smart ass, like popped off to the teacher who's like a 45-year-old grown man. And the grown man just comes by and like hits him. Like that's what this feels like. Like you're the Department of Homeland Security. This isn't a dunk. You're a government organization. Right. And you need to grow up, which is a weird thing to tell an organization run by the government.
But it's not, because we know who's in charge. A big sad baby.
That's true. Big sad baby.
Big sad baby who needs attention.
Big sad baby. Heather, I've been saying this for like weeks now because I see this on we talked about it last week on the girl who writes like a 4th grader and then got mad about the fact that she writes an essay like a 4th grader and just said, cause Jesus, and apparently expected to get an A+ for that. Right. By the way, she's like touring now. She absolutely knew what she was doing. And her mom's a lawyer and is like she knew what she was doing. She did this on purpose. She definitely saw she had a trans teacher and just absolutely butchered this essay on purpose. Or maybe she is naturally dumb, but maybe she saw that happen and then took advantage of it. But she was like, yeah, I know I can get on Fox News now because it's the easiest thing in the world to get on. Because it is. I could get on. I guarantee if I wanted to actually try, I could get on Fox News as a correspondent with them within maybe 3 weeks, I would think.
Oh my God.
I think so. Because I would just
don't do it, Blake.
I wouldn't.
Take that back.
No. This is not me promising to do something. This is me telling y'all to be grateful because I really do. I could do it. I could do it, and it would be so easy. And my life would be easier for it actually because you don't have to research. You don't have to research. I would not be able to go to sleep at night because I would hate myself. But it is easier. It's not like they have to research.
It's true. It's true.
That's the one thing. But no, but yeah, it's not hard. All you have to do is say something inflammatory. It pick up a little bit of traction on Twitter. And then Fox News is like, hey, you want to come on? We have no standards. And they're like, yeah. And it's always like this 20-year-old.
A lot of availability.
Yeah. And it's always like a 20-year-old who is a hard 20, mind you, not to judge people by their looks, but right-wing people tend to have some very, very older than their age looks.
They were in the tanning beds. They were vacationing in Cancun in high school. At their parents' timeshare. They're pretty fried.
Yeah.
Pretty fried.
That's the thing. Yeah.
White famously does crack very early.
Yeah. Oh, so early. And so you got to be careful about it. But yeah, I all that to say though, yeah, it's weird when the Department of Homeland Security is doing this. And so then Sabrina Carpenter adore her for this because there's some people who didn't do it, Taylor Swift, but immediately responded to them, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And called them out. And then there was also a petty reply, I think.
Yeah. Let me get those pulled up really quick. Research. Yeah. I got that pretty quick, I think. It was, I don't know if I could find the response really quick, but there was, yeah. Okay. So Sabrina responded to the video. And said, this video is evil and disgusting. Do not ever involve me or my music to benefit your inhumane agenda. First of all, she's so that girl. I'm sorry. First of all, before anything else, Sabrina Carpenter, to me, just seems so cool girl. Naturally. It is just cool girl.
She seems mean cool girl to me.
Mean cool girl? I don't know.
The nicest of the popular ones who's going to talk to the other people, but she would still do what she needs to do to remain with the mean popular girls.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that necessarily. I don't know.
Not that she's mean, but she will maintain her position with the mean girls.
By association. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I can understand that. And I guess she's in the system. She doesn't have
Right.
What say does she have? But
Okay, but she
but,
said that,
yeah.
and then somebody, I guess from the White House is what I'm reading.
Mhm.
Responded and said,
Oh,
here's
sorry.
a short and
Yes,
sweet.
because that first tweet she responded to wasn't Homeland Security. It was the literal White House.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
God. I hate it here.
Right. So then I guess this means a spokesperson from the White House said in a statement, here's a short and sweet message for Sabrina Carpenter. We won't apologize for deporting dangerous criminal, illegal murderers, rapists, and pedophiles from our country. Anyone who would defend these sick monsters must be stupid, or is it slow?
Meanwhile, our literal president checks every box of that. Like, it's just like irony's
Right?
gone. Irony's gone, I guess.
Oh, it's just so, yeah.
You know,
Gone
when they
are the
said, here's the
days
short and
of
sweet
Michelle
of it, that you
Obama
know.
when they go low, we go high. It's just
Oh, absolutely.
so
It's not worth
far.
it. It's honestly not worth it anymore. It's the only thing these people respond to is humiliation. So you have
Yeah.
to.
Right.
And it sounds bad. And I guess maybe we'll come out of it one day, like with being like, wow, that was a crazy time. But for now, yeah, punch. I don't know. Throw that hit on that
Right.
Nazi.
Yeah.
Like insult those people. Like it's
what happens.
the only thing they respond to. They don't respond to being well put together or like
No,
for not hitting low
polite.
or for like,
Right.
yeah, they don't respond to that at all. They just stopped doing that because they're dumb. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's exhausting. And you have
It
to
is
just kind of
exhausting.
like, but you got to keep those fists up, baby, because they're not putting theirs down for now.
I know.
And so,
Okay.
but luckily,
Well,
it was also the biggest ratio I think I've ever seen on Twitter. The White House tweet had like maybe like 30, 60,000, maybe 100,000. Generously, I'll say 100,000 likes. I don't think that's how much it was. Sabrina Carpenter, immediately, it's like 1.7 million. Like one of the biggest, just like outshining response. Absolutely. And didn't the White House delete the tweet?
Oh, I couldn't find it, so I suppose they did.
Yeah, the post was deleted. I'm reading it right now. There we go. Yep. The White House has deleted the post where it used Sabrina Carpenter's Juno for an ice video because she was going to get the lawyers. And she should have gotten the lawyers. I would have gotten the lawyers.
What do you do about that when it's like
you got to sue them, right? But I guess it's the literal government,
but then
the White
they take
House.
it down. I don't know the rules for that. I'm glad I don't have to.
I don't think she can now because I think since they put it down, I'm assuming that is like a good faith sort of thing where like they now are like, well,
that's
we can't,
crazy though. If you like do something illegal, I mean like copyright illegal for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just, you're not like making money on it. It's not like a performance. You're not streaming it, but you have such a huge reach.
They're Twitter verified, so they might be making a little bit of ad revenue from that, to be fair.
Can the government make ad revenue from social media? Is that allowed?
That might be a viewer question because I don't know, actually.
People who know things, tell us.
People who know things. I feel like people might actually know this. But yeah, no, that'd be kind of interesting if the White House could make ad revenue. Come to think of it.
I don't want to know. I take it back. I don't want to know the answers to that. That's none of my business. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Absolutely. But yeah,
can
no,
I tell
I don't
you
know.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna finish up the Sabrina thing, just saying I feel like she's had like a really weird year of people like having very forced hate on her. And so I'm glad that she's getting respected for this choice. Because like, I don't know, we had like a whole era of people like getting mad that she was like being sexual in her concerts. Right. Because like, they're like, there's children there. I'm like, she's not a child's
she's just short.
It always comes back to this. She's just short. She's just short and she's just cute. She looks like a Barbie doll. And so you assume that she's for children, I guess. But it's just like, I go through this so often now. I think it's mostly just bias as an online creator too, where people just assume your stuff is for kids when it's absolutely not if you watch it for 2 seconds. And like, so they assume anything you do now is like, you're doing it with kids in mind. And so you're like creepy if you do this, or you're weird if you make this joke or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, not everyone's thinking about kids all the time like you are. I'm sorry. Most people aren't thinking about kids all the time like you are. People that are up in arms about this shit, just because you're a mom does not mean that everybody else is thinking about your fucking kid. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not. I have said this time and time again. If I'm not a blood relation to you, I don't give a shit about kids. I really, I don't think they're that cute. I don't think they're that fun to be around. It's not my cup of tea to hang around. If I have kids one day, I'm sure I will be obsessed with them, but that is that's it. Cause I'm like that about other pets too. Like, unless I know you really well, I'm not that into your pet. Like I don't care. But my own
Yeah.
pets, they're perfect and they're amazing. And like, they can't do anything wrong. But every other one, it's like an NPC to me. I'm like, well, whatever. Okay, great. Bodega cat, the exception. I think bodega cats are perfection. I do love bodega
not to get
cats.
us so off track, but I do wish that more people felt comfortable like acting normal around other people's kids and like letting them know that you don't care about them or like telling them what to do, because I think it is more helpful when kids have like more adult influence, just more influences in their life in general, and like when it is like community taking care of kids.
Yeah.
And if all they have is the people who are obsessed with them in their life, like that's not necessarily helpful either. We don't want them to like only be around people who hate them, obviously. But like,
oh no! Like don't go around like hating random kids. I'm indifferent. Is what I'm trying to say.
I don't wish
hate
that there were
kids.
like
there are people. There is
right.
there's like a big like not wave. There's a big discussion about how like kids are actually pretty like there's ageism that happens about that too. Like kids are very like
kids aren't like a different species. Kids are pre-adults and like they become people based on how they're treated. Like
that's
it
my
doesn't
thing.
make
It's either
any
hard
sense
hate or
to
hard
me.
like obsessed, and like that's not neither of those are that beneficial either.
Right. It doesn't make sense to me when people are like, I fucking hate kids. Oh my God, I don't want them around. And like,
no.
So you just hate people. Like, what do you mean by that?
My sister was a middle school teacher for a while, and she did so well compared to everybody else because she just talked to them like they were adults.
That's the thing. And if you want, I don't know, you can't like complain about society crumbling if you're not nice to kids. That's my take. Like
Absolutely.
That's who society is, you know? And also those are the people who have like more flexibility to become something different and more flexibility to become bad too. Like if they are not listened to, if they're not, you know, like kids say dumb shit, but like, I don't know, just shutting people down because they're young. It's just a little tired. Like
it is tired. And then
I don't think it needs to be so black and white of like, this is a kid space, this is an adult space. And we have to for like legal reasons, I guess. But
that's the thing. It's because
back in
everybody's
the
scared
day
it's because
of
everyone's
hunting and
scared of
gathering.
getting. It's because everyone's terrified of getting allegations nowadays, which understandable because that's we do kind of throw them out like candy too. I will say, like we have an actual president who is an actual predator, which is like needs to be discussed. But when you when you equate predator to I don't like you online, so I'm just going to call you that, it takes away a lot of weight. So like, stop doing that.
Just like the sexual assault accusations in Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm still watching, obviously.
My God. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that, actually.
That was so wild.
It's too much, but it's wild.
I need to watch the reunion, and then maybe we'll just have another themed episode very soon about Mormon Wives. Like that'd be a good time.
Just about the reunion. I would. Oh God.
Let's do it.
I can't.
I actually would.
I can't stop. It's like affecting my brain chemistry though. I do need to stop.
It is
I can't.
Fascinating. It is fascinating.
I'm ready for the season to be over.
It is fascinating. Are you a Mormon Wives or a America's Sweetheart person?
Both. I mean,
do you have a preference? Because I feel like I lean more towards Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, but at the same time, the Mormon Wives are so fascinating to me in a completely different way.
I think Mormon Wives because they did it themselves. It's not like a corporate machine giving them the platform. They just DIY'd their fame and fortune.
That's fair. Oh, sorry. Last thing on the pets and kids thing. But the one thing, because this is kind of what the parents are doing for Sabrina Carpenter of like, I can't believe that you're doing this. When there's kids at your concert, like my kids, it's the same thing. I used to hate this every time in college. It would make me so fucking mad. And this makes me a bad person probably, but I hated when people had a dog and they would bring that dog to everything. And then every time they walk in with their dog, there's like this air of them just expecting to be the center of attention for having a dog there.
Oh, funny.
And I think that's what pisses me off is like this, like my like little, not counterculture. I'm definitely not that. What's the word? Contrarian. The contrarian part of my brain wants to be like, well, I'm not giving you attention then because I know you want that and I'm not doing that. Yeah. Like you're only doing this because you want to be looked at. Like your dog does not have to be at this meeting, but like all this kind of stuff.
I am going to give that dog attention though, unfortunately.
I know. If it's a cuter dog, yeah. But like sometimes it would just be like this very like generic. There's something to me about generic dogs, like short hair, like just random, can't tell what it is kind of dog where I'm just like, okay, you're just like there.
Blake hates normal dogs.
Listen, I'm classist and I love a pedigree now, but I just don't like short haired dogs. I'm like, it's not even fun to pet. Like it's just like, this is just skin. Like,
oh my God. I'm in such a time in my life where all I want is a pet. So I'll take it.
They'll take it. That's fair enough.
If I find myself in a space with a dog or a cat. Oh my God, I saw an adventure cat on a hike the other day.
That's
freaked
incredible.
out.
Cats, different story. Cats are kind of a different story to me. But yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. Back to Spotify Wrapped. Are you ready?
Backtrack. I interrupted you a while ago to talk about Parents with Sabrina Carpenter. Was there something else that you had to say? And I was just like,
it was that
okay.
I'm very proud of my Spotify genres because it does make sense and it isn't based on one of them doesn't make sense, but
of course
I'll read them in order. Number 1, indie folk. If there's anything that I am, it's moody listening to acoustic guitar.
A classic.
Number 2, musicals. Because if there's anything I am, it is a gay boy listening to musicals.
Little gay boy, 45. Exactly.
Number 3, this one does not make sense to me at all. And I suspect that it's like some artist that is technically in this category, but doesn't seem like it is. And that's vocal jazz. Because like there have been times in my life where I'm listening to Manhattan Transfer and New York Voices, but that was not this past year. I listen to a lot of Cecile McLaurin-Salvant and like maybe that sort of counts some ways. I also listen to Roomful of Teeth, but that's like,
love that.
I guess that's technically a cappella, but I don't know what that falls into. And also The Crossing had a new album of Ted Hearn music. So maybe like weirdly those a cappella, it's not a cappella, but like vocal ensemble counts as vocal jazz. We don't know. Number 4, hip hop. This has been true since middle school. I
love that.
My whole life. And number 5, ambient country. And that is a melting pot, people. I'm really proud of that.
Ambient country?
I don't even know what that is. I think it's like Americana. I don't know what about it means ambient, but I listen to like...
Is Casey Musgraves like ambient country?
I don't listen to... I feel like that's more pop.
Yeah,
I think it's
kind of
like
pop country.
folk Americana.
I love that.
But I don't know why it would be called ambient country. Yeah. Anyway...
That's amazing. Well, you've always been eclectic, and I've always appreciated your eclectic taste of things. Heather's fun to talk with because Heather, I always thought that when I was like hanging out with Heather for the first, honestly, probably like multiple years of us knowing each other, wow. I always thought that they were like really, really like the cool one, you know, like that has like the really, really refined taste, which is true. But also I'm like, they're going to think I'm trash if they find out what I'm really like. And then but then they love the same stuff still.
Yeah.
Like it's so
fun.
That's
the thing. I can't deny where I came from. And where I came from was both listening to country music and listening to hip hop, like blasting on my red pickup truck, like shitty speakers in high school. That is where I come from. So, and I
Fantastic.
thought, yeah, a little bit of a contrarian, I guess. Like when I would go back and forth between my mom's house and my dad's house. My mom lived in like a real city. So when I was there, or also when I was in Princeton, New Jersey, I was like blasting Ludacris. But then when I was, I guess this isn't contrarian, this is sort of code switching. Then when I was at my dad's house, sort of in the boonies, I was blasting Tim McGraw to just be like, you know, hey, this is, I don't know. We can cut that.
No, I loved it. I love it. It's not contrarian, it's code switching.
What is your listening age? Can we say it at the same time?
Yes. Where is mine? Let me get mine pulled up really quick so I can remember what it was, but it was not great. Let me see. Okay, here we go. We just gotta pull it up. Okay, here we go. Got it.
Okay. One,
two, three. 53.
49.
Oh, I'm old.
So like I was a freshman when you were a senior. 49 and 53.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's wow. Or like freshly graduated, something like that. But either way.
Yeah.
Either way, hey, want to hang out because I have different friends in college.
Yeah, you can give me a ride.
Yeah, great.
That's kind of, mine was because of listening to a lot of 90s stuff, but that was when I binged Rent on one road trip. Famously, I drove across the country this summer and I listened to Rent alongside giving commentary and reading the plot of La Boheme. Because you know you run out of shit to do when you're driving that much.
As you do.
But I think that was the early 90s. And like no, Suzuko the Musical and Aida were both early 2000s. I don't know what else was so early 90s. I think it was just Rent over and over again. that one day.
I thought the same thing because mine said that I got a lot of late 80s. I listened to a lot of late 80s, and that's how I got to 53.
That's surprising to me.
I don't think I did, but I listened to like Sade. Like that was probably like, but it's like the same 2 songs. And it was just like a lot because they're great. Like a Tattoo and Is It a Crime? Great songs.
Great songs.
I was like, is that how... Is that it? I don't think everything else has been kind of like the same, like cunty girly pop kind of thing.
I think they're shooting from the hip here. They're like trying to be inflammatory, trying to get people to react to it.
That's fair enough.
Because all of the other music I listen to is like from the last 15 years.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Fair enough. I got some internet clout though because Luis during a road trip one time had shown me Everything and their album Mountainhead and like started playing it, and so I started getting into like 3 or 4 of their songs. It was amazing, and so my top album was this album Mountainhead by Everything, and then it started doing like the top songs and stuff and showing that, and so I put that on my Instagram story because I don't know, people try to make a whole thing about how like nobody cares. Like I love this. Like I love seeing what everybody else's music taste is. Are you kidding me? So yes, share this on your story. I have a field day going through the Instagram stories that day. It's like my Christmas.
I love it too. And it's so like anti. Have you heard of this band? Oh, you haven't? Like,
okay.
Show me what you listen to. Make me a mixtape. Make me a mix CD of it. Like, tell me how much you like this band and send me a song. I cannot stand the like, oh, do you know this? Oh yeah, this guitarist played for this band. Oh, you don't know them? Like, if I didn't respond that I did, I clearly don't. So like, just tell me something you're excited about. Don't make it like the weird politics of like, oh, you don't know them.
Exactly.
Show me who you're listening to.
Yeah. Exactly. So speaking of my top songs, I put this on my story, were Tonight by Pink Panthers, which totally makes sense. That song was fantastic. Oh my God, it's so good. Second one is Lesbians Heart Emoji by Alice Longu Gao.
Love that.
It's such a good song. Have you heard that song?
No.
It's like literally, it's okay. So she kind of does this like tongue-in-cheek, extremely well-produced music, but the lyrics are always like kind of funny. Like she has like one song that's like, this is me and my 100 boyfriends and blah, blah, blah. And like just talking about like all this stuff. And then this one is, a lot of you lesbians are fucking crazy. And it like goes into like all this stuff. Because I think she's also a lesbian. And so she just goes into that. Wait, I'm gendering and I should probably search because you know, this is probably like very inappropriate to say, but you know when somebody does like a certain type of makeup and you're like, I should definitely check the pronouns.
Yes. Or a special haircut. Or like
and
interestingly composed outfit. Yeah, I know it.
I'm like, this person's more creative, so I should yes, okay. Uses they, them, she, her, or them. Okay. I'm fine regardless, but I will use interlockingly then. Because I know Heather used to be she, they, and I remember you used to tell me that like the trials of being she, they is just getting called she the whole time.
It's true. Well, it's the she, her to she, they, to they, she, to they, them pipeline. If you cross over, it's they, he, they, he, him. That's really the full spectrum.
The bridge. I love it.
Right. We'll just chill out at they, them.
Yeah, love that. But yeah, so Alice, I think like they're a lesbian, and so they were saying the qualms of it, and like,
I love it.
What is it?
Love it.
What is it? Whatever. But yeah, no, it just talks about that stuff. But then my next one is Jellyfish by Sigrid. Again, fantastic song. Love her. She's so good. Next was David by Sammy Ray and the Friends, which is like a beautiful song about men's mental health, which is really sweet. Actually, I like when it's used. I like when, like she's very obviously like women's rights and stuff like that, but it's kind of refreshing sometimes to see somebody like, just remember like, hey, like a lot of these men are mean because their dads were really awful to them. So, and expect a lot from them. So we need to keep in check on that kind of stuff. And they have mental health problems too. And we ignore them because they try to keep them really pushed down. And that's awesome that she made a song about this kind of stuff. It was very sweet.
Kill people.
That too. We have to remember both things. So that's the thing. But Yeah, so it was a bit both and so that was really sweet, and so that got me a little bit of internet points. People were like, "Oh, I love Sabrina," and which is true. I've seen her like 3 times, but she there's it's so funny because the persona I put online is that like everything I do is centered around being a gay man, and it's just not the case in real life. It's just like the easiest jokes. It like the jokes are like fun to write and that kind of stuff. So I do make a lot of like gay culture related jokes because I can, and it's a nice little corner to have in the internet. Yeah, no, I do. I kind of listen to like, I do a little bit of everything. I say, as I just listened to a song called Lesbians as my number 2, but that's different for a gay man, actually.
That's different.
So, singing about the pop qualms of a lesbian, that's great. So,
yeah, definitely.
But then my last one was Enter the Mirror by Everything. And that one got me so many brownie points for my viewers on Instagram. Cause they were like, you listen to them? What? It's not like just Kim Petras 5 times on your top songs.
Yeah. Blake,
it's so funny.
That's the thing about Blake is that you think that he's just going to Burger King and listening to Kim Petras and Call Me Maybe, but there's more to be revealed there.
Yeah, there's some Ethel Cain in there too. So that's the difference. That's the difference.
Nice.
But yeah, so that was and then on top albums I had excuse me. Oh my God. My voice is so still waking up. But my top albums, I believe Willoughby Tucker, I'll Always Love You is in there by Ethel Cain, and just phenomenal album also. But people were like, you listen to Ethel Cain? I was like, what? Do I give off somebody who wouldn't listen to Ethel Cain?
No.
I don't know.
Well,
I guess.
I don't know. People project whatever they think, but
it is what it is. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But because she makes like really deep, dark stuff, but at the same time, I do find that gay men flock to it. So
yeah, it's true. My top artist, this makes a lot of sense because of an album that came out recently, is Andrew Bird. Did you ever listen to Andrew Bird?
I have listened to Andrew Bird. What is that song that he did that I
for
really like?
A while. But he put out an album that's like folk and like bluegrass instruments doing sort of like jazz, but maybe that's what ambient country is, because it is like bluegrass instruments, but it's like doing jazz covers or just instrumental. It's just so pleasant and so like multi-genre. And I love his voice, and he has stood the test of time along with Bon Iver for me, of just like, yeah, what are you guys up to? Making awesome. Another album? Hell yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
That. Yeah, and then I have 2 Andrew Bird like songs, and one of them is Pulaski at Night. That's like my favorite Andrew Bird song, definitely. And I'm still pretty new to the Andrew Bird world, but like that song, just fantastic, is Pulaski at Night. And I remember I got that suggested to me by an older gentleman that I was into at the time, but he definitely was just like, yeah. And so, but it was kind of one of those things where it was like, I was enamored at the time, and then later I was like, oh God, okay, great. So,
you can find that older gentleman on Spotify too, but we won't say more.
Yeah. Anyway, but that was a wild time. And then I was like, okay, well, I still like the song, so that's good.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough. How do you continue to love a song when, like, how do you get rid of the memories and just enjoy the song? I don't know. Oh my God.
I literally can't even, I still haven't watched BoJack Horseman past season 1 because I watched the first season with like a flirtation ship that didn't work out.
It lives so deep in your body.
Yeah.
Like in my body, at least. It is tough to just be like, whatever, moving on.
100%.
2 other artists. The top 5 doesn't make sense to me. My second one is North Americans, and like I don't hate them, but I don't listen to them, and I don't know if like this one song just got, because it was like one of my top songs too, and then I listened to the song, it's like I don't know this song. So Spotify, what are you up to?
No way.
I'll just do my top 3 artists because these 3 I genuinely love. Ranky Tanky is like I don't know how to describe it, like big band, but sort of like New Orleans sounding, but they're from Charleston, and they've won Grammys, and they're a vocalist too. But the middle school band teacher from my middle school is in Ranky Tanky. He's like the hometown hero, Charlton Singleton. and
That's
they like
crazy.
tour everywhere. They're so good. They're so
That's
good.
awesome.
And their
That's
album
so cool.
Ranky Tanky and the song Ranky Tanky, just start your day with that. It's so
Love that.
like bubbly and high energy.
That's what I'm
And
saying. I'm
then-
gonna check in on this.
Right. And then number 3 of my edited top 3 is Doechii, Alligator Bite Center
Nice.
Heel. Holy
Nice.
shit, that album.
She's really phenomenal, and she's had such a good year too.
Oh my God. So I was in a Tiny Desk concert for an artist who ended up saying, "Oh, just kidding, don't air the Tiny Desk concert."
No way.
Like, it was, he's known for one thing, and then this Tiny Desk concert was like vocal music, like vocal ensemble music that he wrote, which is why I was on it. And like,
is it really tiny?
huh? Is
it really tiny?
It is.
Do you
It's
feel
very
cramped?
crowded. There's
Do you
lots
feel
of
cramped?
stuff. Yeah. But like, this is like a famous jazz drummer who's like known for being just an insane drummer, but then
Okay.
like took this hard left and wrote this vocal music, but like it wasn't memorized. There was like some
no.
ambient, like synth stuff under it too. But we were all like on book. We didn't have very many days of rehearsal. It was just sort
Yeah.
of like oh yeah, this is like a new thing that I'm doing. And like right around the time that we filmed that, Doechii's Tiny Desk came out, and I was like, oh. That's nothing like what we just did. Like,
Oh no.
down to the costumes. Also, like, there was no like unification of what we were all wearing. Like, some of these singers
Oh,
were from New York, some were
no.
from LA. We didn't even like fully know each other. It was just a very like, yeah, this artist is trying something new, and he's like showing up at Tiny Desk, just sort of like doing a thing.
I was
And
going to say,
then-
meanwhile, Doechii, the most intentional artist out there,
The
probably
most
right
intentional
now.
artist. It was incredible. And then like several months later, we got the email from this artist who was like, "Hey, it's just not quite what
Oh.
like, yeah, of course it isn't.
Of
Like,
course
it's not
it's
what you're
not.
famous for." And
You threw some
it was
sheets
like
at us and
big
said, go.
right. It was like big SoCal jazz boy vibes of like, oh
Okay.
yeah, I know they know me for this. I'm just gonna try this though.
Great.
Good try.
Incredible.
I'm glad I got paid, but that's
Yeah.
wild that like all of that production happened, and then it was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not really into it. I'll do
No.
a different one in the future.
I hated that. I love that he could just do that. That's a good place to be in life. So good for him.
I know. Yeah. So good for him. So good for Doechii. My God.
It's so good
What
for
was
Doechii.
I got your club?
Oh, the club. Okay. So the club I got, and I'm going to let people give like 2 seconds to guess, because literally somebody DM'd me and said, literally, okay, this will give it away, I guess, but that's how I'll present it then. Somebody Instagram DM'd me who's watched me for a while and was just like, hey, what'd you get for your crew on Spotify? And let me know why it was Full Charge Crew. I was like, it was Full Charge Crew. I fucking hate you.
Wow.
So I got Full Charge Crew. Your club is committed to the endless party. Club events are high energy, zero chill. I mean,
Good job.
they clocked me. Unfortunately, they did.
God.
If I'm going out, I'm going out. So I get it.
That's
Because
amazing.
I will be just casually listening to like club and music while I'm getting ready for the day. So
Oh,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
Mine is Cloud State Society. And I don't
love that.
Your club finds peace through music. New members are gifted houseplants. I feel clocked
Gifted
and I
house
don't
plants.
want to. And my role is specialist. I explore experimental sounds, refining my club's sonic boundaries. And I
The
hate how
sonic
woo that
boundaries.
is, but that is unfortunately how I listen to music. I'm not
I'm telling you.
unless
you.
I'm in
No,
a
you've
show or
always-
something. But like,
You always felt to me like an inviting, like woo-woo, but can hang. Like I feel like you're like good
Ooh,
vibes,
that's
but then
great.
also like
Thanks.
can go out. You know?
yeah. I know it's just that I'm not doing like the pregame at my house where, it's just like we've aged out of that, unfortunately, where
Fair
like
enough.
you're
Although
blasting
the pregame
music
is
and
kind of
everyone's
the best part of hanging out now for me.
I know.
Like that's more fun than the club.
Right. But in New York, it's like you're on the train. That's the pregame. Or unless you're like
Yeah, I
only
know.
hanging out at somebody's house, or God damn it. I've really gotten a taste of LA car culture and
Oof.
I won't stay here too long. It's horrible. I really thought it was going to be so much cuter and so much like, oh, how nice. I don't have to take the subway. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's expensive. It's bad. It's isolating. You don't interact with anyone. You don't get to see cute dogs on the subway. You don't get to look at other people's outfits on the subway.
That's true. The subway is always entertaining for those with the eyes to see.
Oh, it is. Yeah, car culture. And like it's not like my hometown car culture. It is highway car culture. It's like Texas,
because
like
there is
Dallas,
something about taking
Houston
a stroll.
Highway, yeah.
There's something about like a single, because like when I'm in Brooklyn, even I use my car sometimes to go like just grab like a quick fast food or something like that. That's kind of like, it's almost like when I do skincare, it's almost like what's the word? It's like meditative. In a way, like it's like
that's how I felt about driving in New York.
I listen to my songs, I like sing along because I can't really sing out loud anywhere else except for my car, and so it's like it's nice.
But then when that's your only option, you're like, God, I wish other people were here. I wish like there was anything to do other than driving. Oops, hi, back.
Oops.
Camera died, but we're back.
Yeah, the second that we try to ever have like a chill whatever, we were just saying, the second we try to have a chill whatever podcast, like it's
full production or it's nothing.
That's when technology decides to just like throw us a wrench. There's like, well, you tried to just have like a chill, non-structured time. Well, then I get to do that too. I'm just going to stop working.
Exactly. Well, then I'm just going to choose when I turn on and turn off.
Exactly.
And when I work and not.
Exactly. And then our microphones were like not wanting to go again for round 2. They're like, no, you get one take of this. Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, we have enough time for a Depression Meal Monday.
Oh, I like accidentally did a harmony, I think, and I didn't mean to, and that's great.
Beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah. I was just like, let's throw it
accidentally. Can't help myself.
I can't help it. Oh my God. I'm like that girl in high school that like took one music class and then like harmonizes with every pop song on the radio, but it's like a third up, and so then everyone was like, that's amazing.
Can I tell you, it shouldn't. This is just such a like being a bratty kid thing. Yeah. My mom harmonizes with everything. And she is a singer. Like she has sung professionally. Yeah. It's not her like main career, but she is a singer.
Yeah.
But it makes me so annoyed that she always like does the lower harmony. And we were in church and she was like making up alto harmonies. I was like, for no reason. Just
sing the song.
Bitch. Yeah. Okay, I have a Depresh meal, and we also have a submitted one.
Incredible.
But would you like to start?
Yes. What did I have? I'm trying to think. I thought I just had something that was pretty sad.
Go through the Rolodex.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I could grab any of them. Let's be completely honest here. But I probably had, well, it's like my same meals. It's like peanut butter sandwiches and then Adderall. But I think I had... No. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay. You know what I had? And it's not, it depresses me, which is Korean barbecue, because it was for a friend's birthday and it was good. It was very good. But the problem is you had the option also, there was a hot pot option and there was a Korean barbecue option. And I really, I've been feeling like I want to do hot pot lately. I don't know why. I haven't done it in like 5 years. I did in like Boston. I haven't done it since then. And I loved it though, because you got to choose your own noodles and you didn't have to put vegetables in it or anything like that if you didn't feel like it. So that was great for me, because like Asian cuisine tends to not personalize as easily, which makes sense because of how it's made and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so like for having the option, so to have the option to like personalize, amazing. But I didn't get that because we went to the Korean barbecue side of it instead, which was great. It was really good. But the problem with Korean barbecue is I am a 6'2", 200 whatever pound man, and I eat a lot. And Korean barbecue does not lend itself to large eating or fast eating. And those are both things
it's
that
true.
I do.
You are waiting,
with
and
skill.
It's little bits of meat every time.
I eat in like 12 minutes. Like I am a fast ass eater during the day, because I was raised in a family of teachers. They all eat in 30-minute increments. Like that's the only amount of time they get, and like
they have to. They don't have time.
And 10 of it is like getting to the cafeteria, getting kids out of their class, or things like that. And so they learned how to eat like Michael Phelps of speed eating. And so like I'm around that all the time. So I learned how to eat really, really fast. And so I don't get to do that at Korean barbecue. I have to sit and stare at food, because then you get like 2 bites of really good meat. It's really good. That's the thing. It's not even it's not even like
it's delicious.
Yeah, it's not even a take on them. It's just the process. Because when there's like 6 people and you get like one grill, you get like 2 pieces of meat every like 10 minutes. It's miserable. And it was so good. And I had to just sit there
That's so
and look
funny.
at it like a dog waiting to get fed. It was wild.
Yeah.
So that was the depressing part for me. That was my
if you
depression meal in a
go
way.
with only one person, I think it's a good time.
It's not a large party.
I did that
thing.
as my first
large party,
barbecue.
hot pot. 2 people, Korean barbecue. Yes. Large party,
Yes.
hot
Yes,
pot.
yes, yes.
Just let them
That
have
is
their
the
own
answer.
thing. Let them have their own thing. And so that was the depressing thing for me because I was just, it wasn't that the meal was sad, is that I was
love that.
sitting there literally looking like a dog staring at, like when you're getting the bag ready, I looked like that.
Incredible.
It was so sad. I was just like sitting
love
there
it.
looking at the meat. It was so good though.
Just like drooling, your eyes that were like this big on your
Yeah.
face.
So that was my depression meal.
Incredible.
What's yours,
Well,
Heather?
lesson learned. Now you know.
Yeah. What's yours?
Mine was I got some Jell-O pudding.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know. I'm going through something.
Jello pudding
I
phase. Love
got
it.
some weird groceries and I got the vanilla and chocolate.
Ooh, that's
Jell-O
the best. I love the combo. Oh my God, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's
and it
so
just
good.
like makes me think of my grandparents' house and like going to summer camp and living with my grandparents.
Oh, I love that.
But I know. That and then an apple
Mm-hmm.
and then pop chips. The like
Ooh, yes.
little triangle.
Health.
Like
I love that.
popcorn
Oh, I do
chips.
love those. That's actually really
That
nice.
was a meal the other night.
You know what? You call it depression meal. I call it inspiring meal because that actually literally made me hungry hearing that. So I'm going to eat right after this and I'm very excited.
It does have a little bit of everything. But
That's
speaking
nice.
of a little bit of everything, the submission one is very entertaining. This
Incredible.
week. Okay. When my wife and I are just over it, I feel like a lot of depression meals start that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we
When I'm
have,
just
do we have
over
their
it.
name, by the way?
Huh?
Was it anonymous or do we have like the name?
They didn't say either way. This is Bailey. I'll just say
Bailey.
this is from
All right.
Bailey.
Nice.
Hey, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
When my wife and I are just over it, we each eat a bag of ramen,
Nice.
crunched in our hands until the dry ramen is popcorn sized for easy crunching, which is brilliant. Have you ever eaten
I've never
dry ramen?
I've never eaten raw ramen. I never have.
You might enjoy it. I feel like you might enjoy it.
I've heard it's a
'cause
thing.
just-
I've heard it's a thing. I have some ramen in my thing right now too. Ooh, I might actually have those for lunch. Anyway, sorry, I'm hungry now. But
Yeah, try it. Okay.
yeah.
Crunched up in our hands.
I'll have a crunch of
A
one
string
while I'm making
cheese.
it. I'm gonna munch, crunch on some
Yeah,
dry ramen. That's lovely.
exactly.
Maybe I'll love it.
So dry
the problem
ramen,
is if I
a string
like that,
cheese.
then it's gonna be over. Like if it's over for me if I start liking that because that's just all I'm gonna do.
That's every day.
Yeah.
It's every day of your life.
Because that's the problem. When I like something, I start eating it like every day for like a month. Again, feel free to diagnose me. But yeah, no, I eat it all the time. It's so nice.
Yeah.
When I have something new that I like.
Well, try this out.
Yeah.
You might enjoy it.
I might.
Crunchy ramen, a string cheese, and a little baggie of fruit snacks. I bet they're Welch's. I bet that's what
I
you're
love it.
eating.
I love
because
when
those are incredible.
I love when a depression meal is basically hiking food, but just like in your living room sitting
Yeah.
down.
Which we have learned is GORP.
Gorp?
GORP. Good old raisins.
Yes.
and
Oh, you're
peanuts.
right. Good old raisins and peanuts. We did learn that. I love that. Like
This is another
I love
Gorp
how-
meal,
I
I
love
would
how
say.
nothing is sonically appealing about that. Like the shortened version Gorp, unsettling to me. Sounds like an orc's name. And then
It's bad.
good old raisins and peanuts. Equally unsettling feeling. I feel like I'm in like Dixieland.
Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Wow, just depressing
But
all
yeah.
around.
Depression meal. Thanks everybody.
Hell yeah.
Our Q&A this week deserves more time.
Yes.
So we're going to come back to it next time.
We'll do on a less vibes, on a less grimacy
On a less
episode.
grimace hoodie
On a
day.
less grimace
Yeah.
hoodie episode for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I guess and on that note, this has been Keep Me Young. Thank you all so much for having just a chill hang sesh with us today. This was really fun. I feel like it's nice to have these little like less structured, just like vibe it out kind of episodes sometimes. Good like background music.
Agreed.
I hope that y'all got something cleaned or had your road trip felt shorter while listening to this, or your studying is going
God,
well
I
with
never
this.
think of it that way.
Yeah, like this, I hope that living room's clean, girl. I hope it is. Or boy, I'm not going to judge somebody for
Right.
cleaning the living room. That's bad of me. And so that's pretty nice.
I hope the like laundry is folded.
Yes.
I hope the suitcase is packed or unpacked, whatever it needs to be. Yeah. And thanks for including us in that.
Oh yeah, that'd be a fun thing to comment to, along with letting us know what your depression meals and Q&As are, questions you might have about life.
Yes.
Let us know what like responsible thing you got done during this podcast. Did you get something done responsibly during this, or like halfway done even? We don't care. We're not here to judge. You did something.
It's totally fine. Or just sort of like you organize your room, but it becomes like way more of a mess before anything happens, and you just like leave it as a mess for a little bit.
That's so true. It's all like sitting on the bed. That happens to me all the time. But all that to say, I think I led last time. So whatever, how do you want to start to end this out? All we're going to say is
light
can
illuminate
your
butthole. I'm sorry.
Amen.
I thought of a lot of other things and it just had to be that.
It just makes sense though. I mean, let the light in.
Let the light in. It can. There's some dude I saw on YouTube who was directing his beehole at the sun because it's supposedly good for you.
Yep.
So,
I
don't know.
He seems fulfilled with sunlight and filled with sunlight. So, you know, he's going straight to the source.
Go do a pantsless down dog today.
Yeah. People love that. Famously, people love that. Go on a hike and do it at the top. People love to see that when they finish their long hike.
Oh, God. Enjoy.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.